It is Friday the 28th of June 2019 here on the livestock allotment, and this is where we keep 6 of our hives, and it's about to be 7 because we have another swarm to deal with. As you can see, it's formed up in 2 clusters, a small one on the left and the large one on the right. Well, I've got to do this as a one-man job because David is away at the moment down in Cambridge. Actually, no, not Cambridge now. He was in Cambridge helping his mother move to Kent, which is where he is now. So he's not due back for a day or so. So when it comes to David's usual job, which is to put the bits together and create frames and so on, then we're a bit short. So we have salvaged some old frames from the corner of the allotment, and we'll be using those to create the new hive. Well, I've shaken the 2 clusters into the swarm box, and whether we'll caught the queen or not at the minute I don't know, but just having a look at it now would suggest that we have done, and I'll show you why. You see they're clustering up around the gauze, and they are tails up in the air, flapping wings, which means that they're saying that the queen's in here. So hopefully my understanding of this situation is correct, and they are, the queen's in there, and the other bees will follow the queen into the box. There's a little hole at the side that we'll use. Well, this is where the main cluster was, and as you can see there's virtually no bees left there. But as you can see there on the small cluster, the bees are forming up again. So it may be that the queen is there, or it may be just the scent of the queen is there. And down here, however, they are clustering up around the entrance, so we'll just leave them there for 15 minutes or so, see how they get on, and in the meantime I'm going to get some food for the goats. Well, it's now about 7:45 in the evening. I've managed to salvage enough material to create a hive, so I've set that up on our far side patch, and most of the bees now are in the bee box, the swarm box. There's a small number still buzzing around, so I'm going to give it until about 9 o'clock to before I finally transfer them over to sorry, I have a goatee in my gloves here, before I transfer them over to the hive. I get the impression that it is actually quite a big colony, so you might just be able to see some movement underneath the gorse there as well. Sorry, big swarm. It should actually hopefully start off as quite a strong colony. So what I'll do now is go back home and make a bucket of syrup, and that will go onto the top of the hive once the bees have gone in. Well, it's now about 9 o'clock, and I've got the swarm box here, and I've got to say it is a canny weight. It's probably one of the heaviest swarms that I've dealt with. So as I said earlier, it should be the good start to a colony, but it's now going to go over in the wheelbarrow to our far side plot. So here's the hive with the bees now added. As you can see, there's a few on the front, rather annoyingly. There's also a few on the back, which would suggest that the flooring has a bit of a gap in it on the edge, which we'll have to try and pin down over the next few days. But nicely settled. It's quite a calm colony, and I'll leave the swarm box because there's a few bees in it, and we'll check on it tomorrow.